I love the holiday season, but they can be stressful. So let's take a look at the power of self care. Okay, gang, we all know the holiday season is supposed to be a time of joy, laughter, and celebration. Yet, for many of us, it can quickly become a whirlwind of stress. We're overwhelmed and we're exhausted. I mean, when I think about all those gifts that I have to wrap, I'll be exhausted before I even start. So, think of today's video as your public service announcement because what if I told you there was a surprising secret to truly enjoying the holiday season? Yep, self care. It's so important to prioritize our well being amidst all the chaos, even if it's happy chaos, so that we can embrace the merry spirit with renewed energy and happiness. Are you ready to say goodbye to holiday burnout and hello to a blissful holiday season? Okay, let's take a look at a few simple tips. And stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to share 3 outfits that are perfect for the holidays because that is what the holidays are all about. We're jetting off to maybe a cookie exchange or an evening out with the hubs, or you can fill in the blank. Holiday parties, there's so many things that we're doing, as well as, Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day and just everything in between. So stay tuned. As I said, I'm going to have 3 outfits that are perfect for the holidays. But to really enjoy the festive holiday season and not turn into the Grinch, we need to do a little holiday planning. Whether that's getting a jump start on shopping for gifts. And as I have mentioned in a couple of other videos, we have several gift guides that we've curated here at Saka, and I'll leave those in the description box. That'll help get your creative juices flowing. But, years gone by, I always put off my holiday shopping and my holiday wrapping, and that really put undue stress on me. So I know that planning for your holiday gifts is key, along with your holiday menus. And then you can create a shopping list that makes grocery shopping a breeze. Or don't forget to pull together a holiday budget and sticking to it. Gifts are an important part of the holiday season, but we don't want to go overboard and be paying for them the rest of the year. Right? And this year, one of my kiddos is getting married New Year's Eve, so I really have to make a list and check it twice since there's little extra something on my to-do list this year, including dance lessons for my mother-son dance at the reception. Stay tuned because if we can pull it off, the dance is going to be a whole lot of fun. And actually, my future daughter-in-law is she has her MBA in dance. She studied at Alabama and then went to New York for her master's, and so she is going to choreograph our dance, so it should be a lot of fun. But there again, don't forget to plan ahead, because when we do, we'll stay merry and bright. And the next little tip I'm going to share is setting boundaries and saying no. Yes, we can put ourselves first even through the holiday season. The power of no is so big because we all know during the holiday season, it's easy to get caught up in the demands and expectations of others. And that's when we find ourselves saying yes to every invitation, every request, and every task that comes our way. I think it's just kind of in our DNA as women. But when we constantly put others before ourselves, we risk depleting our own energy and neglecting our own needs. And that's when our joyful spirit will quickly disappear. So I encourage you to set boundaries and say no when necessary, because putting ourselves first will ensure we have the time and space to prioritize our own well-being. Setting boundaries involves recognizing our limits and communicating them effectively to others. If we do this, then we can avoid overcommitting ourselves and feeling overwhelmed. Listen, as I said, it might not be in your DNA to say no. Saying no can be challenging, especially when we're accustomed to always saying yes. It takes practice. And just remember that saying no doesn't make us selfish or unkind. It simply means we're taking care of ourselves. We truly can't do it all. So start by identifying your priorities and the activities that truly bring you joy this holiday season. It's totally okay to say no to certain invitations or politely declining to take on additional responsibilities. And it's even okay to say no without offering an explanation. You can simply say no. So remember, it's okay to set boundaries and say no, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. But when we do, we're reclaiming our power and setting the stage for a blissful holiday season and creating lasting memories without the burden of being overwhelmed and exhausted. Okay, there are 3 things you can do to help the channel grow. That's like, share, comment, and of course, you want to hit the subscription box and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos coming your way. Another important self-care strategy is make time for ourselves amidst the holiday hustle and bustle. Whether that's taking a long bath, going for a peaceful walk, taking a nap, reading a book, or even binge watching a favorite TV show. If you haven't watched Shrinking, starring Harrison Ford and Jason Segel, I highly recommend this feel-good series. But by practicing mindfulness and carving out moments of solitude, it can help us recharge and rejuvenate. Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary act of self-love and preservation. I've always liked the oxygen mask metaphor. The airlines always stress we need to put our oxygen masks on first and then help those next to us. So remember to take care of yourself first, even during the busy holiday season. And my next tip is healthy habits, because we don't want to let our healthy habits go by the wayside during the holiday season. Listen, I love to indulge in sugary sweets as much as anyone else. Christmas cookies are my absolute favorite. I think that's why I always talk about cookie exchanges, because I'm always looking for new recipes and new ways to, concoct a wonderful cookie. But I need to practice moderation when it comes to sweets and treats. I try to eat healthy snacks like fresh fruit or vegetables throughout the season and fill up before a dinner party or celebration, because they typically have very tempting but unhealthy foods on deck. And if I'm already full, it's not going to tempt me as much. I may have just like 1 or 2. And even with a jam-packed social calendar, I don't want to neglect my exercise routines. I have to prioritize, and I mean prioritize, my physical health during the holidays, because I know it contributes to my overall happiness. Finding a balance between enjoying festive treats and nourishing our bodies with nutritious food can make a significant difference in how we feel during this time of year. And I would be remiss if I didn't touch on grief during the holiday season, because if you're feeling sad, don't forget to reach out for support and lean on your loved ones when needed. The holiday season can bring up a range of emotions, and having a support system in place can provide comfort and solace. Whether it's sharing our feelings with a trusted friend or seeking professional help, knowing that we have people who care about our well-being can alleviate stress and make the holiday season more manageable. Grief can come from a variety of different sources and places, and it can manifest itself in unforeseen ways. You may have lost a loved one this year, or you may be estranged from a family member. You may even find yourself facing an illness, or you may be going through a financial hardship, or it could be something else entirely. I typically touch on grief during the holiday season because it's normal to think about our loved ones that are no longer with us. Many of you know I lost my husband of almost 36 years in July of 2019. This is my 5th holiday season I'm facing alone. Not alone, my kiddos will all be here, but alone in a sense. And even though it's not as difficult as that first holiday season, I mean, honestly, the firsts are always the hardest, but it's still sad that I don't have Mr. Style by my side as I celebrate all the wonderful things this time of year offers. And based on the many questions I receive, I know many of you, my lovely readers, are going through the same thing this year. So please know, if you're going through a tough time this year, that I'm sorry and I empathize. There's nothing I can say, nothing anyone can say that will make things better in any meaningful sense. But that's why it's so important not to deal with grief alone. Stay in contact with friends and family, and if you need a support group or a therapist, seek one out. So I'm going to remind you, this holiday season, don't forget to implement practical self-care strategies. When we take a moment or two to take care of our mind, body, and soul, During the holiday season, we can maximize our overall well-being and truly enjoy this festive time of year. And as promised, I'm sharing 3 holiday outfits that will help you sparkle and shine throughout this joyous holiday season. Outfit number 1. Red is a gorgeous color all year round, and it's on trend in 2023. But there's no better time to don a red suit than during the holidays. I love this monochromatic outfit that's perfect for an evening out or holiday party. And since it is monochromatic, it's going to elongate my frame and truly help me make a special entrance. Outfit number 2. What's better than a festive jumpsuit? Unless it's a velvet jumpsuit. This one is oh so comfy with a little stretch right where you need it. And that's when I probably have indulged in that sugary treat that I shouldn't have, but of course I know I'm going to do. Outfit number 3. This outfit is so darn cute with its sparkle and shine. I love the animal print sweater with a few sequins, and the pants have sequins in front, but not in the back to make sitting a breeze. Okay, ladies, we are going to take care of ourselves this holiday season. We're going to make it the best, not only for ourselves, but those that we love. So I hope you found maybe 1 or 2 tips that are going to help you be merry and bright all season long. Of course, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.